everybody, and welcome to Racing from
Delaware Park.
I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at Thursday's races here at Delaware Park on another nice day again. Warm day. Beautiful. And we had fast track and a firm turf. For our 8-race card on the live racing day before Owner's Day. Owner's Day, quickly I'll tell you, is Saturday, and you'll say, so what, I'm not an owner. That's not the point. Sure, we help the owners out by spiking the purses up a little bit, and a lot of stakes races, but it's also good for you because there's the 11 races, mostly big fields. There's like activities out in the Grove, vendors and things like that. So it's a fun day at Delaware Park. So even if you're not a horse owner, you can still enjoy Owner's Day. So come on out on Saturday. First post as always, even with 11 races, it's still a 1:15 first post. Hope we can get in before it gets too dark with 11. Anyway, let's worry about today right now. As I said, fast and firm, 8-race card. Bungie had a pick later on in the day, and now, does he have one for Owner's Day? Yes, he does. It was tough picking, he said, but he thinks he's got a good one. He wants to go out with a bang these last 2 weeks here of racing, or last week. Not many days left. So he wants to go out with a bang, even though he's going to finish ahead anyway. All right, Bungie, shut up. What's the name of the horse? Secure Connection. Secure Connection. It's a 2-year-old maiden special weight turf race for the babies. Woo! All right. Thank you, Bungie. And away he goes. And now let's get to the business at hand, starting with race number 1 on Thursday. Here's the field. Lana scratched, L-A-N-A, scratched. The favorite was Miss Driven at 4-5. This one's been knocking on the door, trying to get to that winner's circle. Come close. Let's see if today's the day as we go up to the announcers booth, way atop the grandstand, and John Kern.
And they're off. Queen of Muskoka breaks well, goes right for that lead, but not really in any rush. Past the wine between horses, Ms. Driven is there. Next in line, Petipa, and there goes My Girl. They're going at a snail's pace right now to that first turn, so they're all bunched up. Queen of Muskoka leads it by a length and a half now, with Pans the Wine toward the outside of There Goes My Girl. Next in line, that's Petipa, and Ms. Driven, your favorite, has dropped back to last as they make their way around that first turn. They've got 6 furlongs to go, opening quarter win in 24-3, and on the front end, Queen Muskoka leads it by a neck. Has the wine right there, second length, and further back to Petipa, and There Goes My Girl side by side. And Ms. Driven continues to trail, but only about 3 lengths off that leader as they make their way down the back stretch. That's Queen of Muskoka still in front by 3 parts over Pans the Wine. There Goes My Girl toward the inside. Petipa between horses. Ms. Driven now is going to make a 3-wide run down the backside to get closer to that leader. After half in 49-1, they race into the turn. On the front end, it's still Queen of Muskoka, leading it by about a neck. Has the Wine is right there to challenge. Ms. Driven's moved up on the outside. Now we have 3 across the track. There Goes My Girl. Only one dropping out of it now is Petipa. 4 still with a shot around the turn. And Paz the Wine and Ms. Driven will square off now as Queen of Muskoka is beginning to fade from the scene. Being passed now by There Goes My Girl. Looks like a 2-horse affair as we hit the top of the turn, and Ms. Driven, still under a handride it appears, leads it by a half over Paz the Wine. 4 lengths further back to There Goes My Girl, taking over third. But right now down the lane, they went to 6 and 15-1, and it's all Ms. Driven. In front by 3, by 4, Ms. Driven drawing away. Paz the Wine trying to hang on to second over There Goes My Girl. Ms. Driven takes the opener by about 5 lengths. Paz the Wine second best. There Goes My Girl third.
And how about that? Miss Driven got that maiden win today. Ridden by Robert Paz. Scott Peck, the owner and trainer. Scott gets off the schneid or the duck or whatever expression you like to use. First one of the meet. Way to go, Scott. And Miss Driven returns 380 to 10 to 10. Paz the Wine with Korea 240 to 10. There goes my girl with Halliday 240. Exact the 660, the try 1160. No superfecta, but that winner was another Delaware certified winner. That's another good for you, Scott Peck, owner trainer. All righty, let's go to race 2. There you see the field. Scratch the 5, code name Brody. We had another odds-on favorite here. Make the rules at 4 to 5. Here's Johnny.
And they're off. Meet Me at the Wire breaks well, but rushing up toward the inside, Eliab to join that one. Make the Rules gets away in third, followed by Tap It on the side. Arose by Any Name and John's Promise toward the inside the trailers as they move down the back stretch. On the inside, Eliab leads it by a half. Meet Me at the Wire is right there in second, about 2.5 lengths further back to Tap It on the side. Arose by Any Name is looking to move up toward the inside John's Promise, and Make the Rules is your trailer, but only about 3.5 lengths separates the field as they make their way to the turn. Meet Me at the Wire on the outside, Eliab on the inside. Tap It on the side is moving closer now in third and going after the top two. Arose by Any Name is next in line, followed by Make the Rules, going to make a 3-wide move, and toward the inside John's Promise. Nobody out of it yet with just over a quarter to go, and now Tap It on the side eases to the front. Under mild encouragement as they hit the top of the turn, Tap It on the side. Eliab hanging in there to the inside second. Now it's about 3.5 lengths further back to John's Promise, followed by Arose by Any Name. Make the Rules doesn't seem to have enough with a furlong to go. Now Tap It on the side being let loose and leads it now by 2.5 lengths with Eliab to the inside, followed by Arose by Any Name, and Make the Rules. It's going to be Tap It on the side. And Alex Sinfon to win it by 3.5. Eliab hanging on a second over closing Make the Rules, followed by Arose by Any Name.
And it was Tap It on the side. Taking that one for, it's a sin if it hadn't been on Syntron. This is another one, been knocking on the door. 13 starts on the main track at Delaware with 7 seconds. Got the win today. Jose Ramirez, the trainer, and the owners were Manuel Sepulveda and Maria Isabella Rodriguez. 7 even, 360 to 10. Eliab with Davis, 660 to 60. Make the Rules with McCarthy to 10. Exact the $40.60 to try. 79.80. The double 20.40. Super with the 4, 85.30. To race number 3 we go, and again we'll go a route here, a mile and 70 yards on the fast main track, and the even money favorite, Devastating Move. Let's watch the action, please.
And they're off. Cowboy King from the inside breaks well, goes for that lead. Devastating Move is there. Right alongside that Swivel. Then a length further back up far outside Intrepid Citizen, followed by Blessed at Mass and Fleetfoot Mac in between horses as they make their way to that first turn. Cowboy King, only one staying on the rail, it appears, as the rest of them seem to drift out. Cowboy King by about a length and a half. Devastating Move is under a nice hold in second. A length and a half further back, that's Swivel racing third. Then we have 3 across the track. Toward the inside, Blessed the Mass with Fleetfoot Mac, and Intrepid Citizens caught 3 wide around that bend. Opening quarter went in a pedestrian 25 and 3. On the front end, nursing that speed on the front end, is Cowboy King by a half a length. Devastating Move still going easily right alongside of that one. They're about 2.5 lengths in front of Swivel racing third, followed by, toward the inside, Blessed the Mass with Fleetfoot Mac, and still 3 wide, Intrepid Citizen. They cover the half in 50 and 2, so we can say they've been breezing down the backside, because they literally have been. On the front end is Cowboy King in front by a half, with Devastating Move right there in second. Then a gap of about 3 lengths further back to Swivel. Then up on the outside, Intrepid Citizen, Fleetfoot Mac, and the trailers Blessed the Mass with 3/8 to go. No pressure on the two in front, so they've got tons left, it appears, with a quarter to go. Cowboy King on the inside. Devastating move on the outside. Still 3.5 lengths to Swivel, trying to cut the margin in third. They cover the 6 in 1:15.3 as they turn for home. Cowboy King still fending off Devastating Move. Leads it by a head, but Devastating Move edging a bit closer. Still 3 lengths further back to Swivel with the rail. Furlong to go. On the outside now, Devastating Move makes his move and leads it now by a neck. Begins to edge away. Devastating Move will win it. Cowboy King second best, followed by Swivel and Fleetfoot Mac.
Devastating Move, the favorite, does it for Make a Money with a Mina. Raul Mania for Baltazar Galvin and the 6 Sandbagger Stables. 420, 240, 220. Cowboy King with Eric Lopez, 260, 280. Swivel with Chappie, 420. Exacta, 1120. The try, 49.20. That double paid 21.20. And the pick 3, 28.10. And the superfecta, 36.50. On we go to race 4 on Thursday. A turf race, 5 furlongs on the firm turf. Scratch the main track only, Cocktail Waitress. And the horse getting the most money was Bears Atlantic Mist. That's 7-5 closing odds.
And they're off. Southern and Sassy breaks well, goes right for that lead. Pink Princess is there. Bears Atlantic Mist rushing up toward the inside, also to vie for that lead. And Bears Atlantic Mist to the front by almost a length. Shanghai Glory up on the outside, charging in a second, followed by Southern and Sassy now back in the third. Length and a half to Pink Princess now racing fourth, followed by Jersey Life. Then comes Ballerina Kitten as they make their way into the turn. Opening quarter goes in 22 and 2. And on the front end, it is Bears Atlantic Mist by a clear 2.5 lengths now over Southern and Sassy. Then Shanghai Glory on the inside, Pink Princess trying to rally, followed by Thump, Jersey Life, and Ballerina Kitten as they turn for home with the favorite Bears Atlantic Mist to catch, and she's in front by a good 3.5 lengths. Southern and Sassy, only one with a shot right now. Down in the inside, Pink Princess. Late rally from Jersey Life. A 16th to go. Bears Atlantic Mist on the outside. Southern and Sassy is trying to cut the margin. Pink Princess toward the inside, but that's the way they'll finish. Bears Atlantic Mist by 2.5 lengths over.
And it was the favorite. Bears Atlantic Mist doing it for Clever Trevor. Trevor McCarthy and leading trainer Jamie Ness for Super C Racing Incorporated and Jagger Incorporated. $4.80, $3, $2.40. Southern and Sassy with Centeno, $6.80, $4. Pink Princess with Gonzalez, $3.20. Exacta $37.80, the try, $126 even, the double, $10.80. Pick 3, $33.20. Pick 4, $88.70. Super with the 2. Oh, there was a dead heat for fourth. 2 supers, 1572, 109.60, 1574, $90.50.
Corn.
And there was a claim. Pink Princess in a 3-way shake went to Ralph Fervizio. All righty. 5th race, we've got 2-year-olds going in here, 6 furlongs. And not the one he's smoking now did not go. That was a scratch. The favorite was at even money, Rolling Palisades. Here they go, 6 panels in race 5.
He loads, we're about set. And they're off. David's Prospect makes well on the inside. Battle Honors up on the outside, vying for that lead. Rolling Palisades a close-up third, followed by In It for the Love. Miami Steve takes to the rail as they move down the back stretch. Battle Honors now in front by about 3 parts of a length over David's Prospect. Same gap now up on the outside to Rolling Palisades. Then about a length and a half further back to Miami Steve toward the inside. And In It for the Love is your trailer as they race into the turn. Opening quarter, 23 seconds flat. Battle Honors Honors showing the way by a length and a quarter over Rolling Palisades, who's edging closer now in second. It's about 4 lengths further back now to Miami Steve moves up on the inside of In It for the Love and David's Prospect now at the back. We've got a duel on the front end there between Battle Honors on the inside and Rolling Palisades on the outside. They've opened up about 6 or 7 on the rest of the field. Right now it's a match race as they head for home. Rolling Palisades on the outside trying to push on by Battle Honors, and Rolling Palisades now to the front by almost a length. Battle Honors racing second. Miami Steve rallies with the rail third with just over 16th to go. It's Rolling Palisades edging away. The Battle appears for second. Coming on the inside fast, that is Miami Steve, but it's Rolling Palisades. And Jeremy Rose to win this by 2 1/4. Miami Steve up for second, followed by Battle Honors and a photo.
And it was the favorite, Rolling Palisades, getting the job done there at even money for Jeremy Rose to the occasion for Tony Pecoraro. What a hot combination they've been the whole meet. High percentage winning. And the owner, A. De La Pierre Stables, LLC. $4, $2.40, $2.10. Miami Steve with Chappie, $3 and $2.10. Battle Honors with Centeno, $2.10. Exacta 1060, the try, $16.60. Double, $12.60. Pick 3, $15.60. And no superfecta. And that winner was Ananda, Delaware certified winner. Second one of the day. Will there be more? Stay tuned. On to the 6th. There's your field. You see the 1 and the 1A. If you're a novice at this game, that means it's an entry. They're both trained and owned by the same person. And if you bet on one, either one can come in. So in other words, say you bet the 1 and your ticket says 1, and the 1A wins, then you still win. Good deal, huh? All right, now, the favorite in here was My Sure Win Williams at even money. And here they go. Once around the Delaware Park Oval.
Favoritism now goes to the 5, My Sherwin Williams at 6-5. We're about set. And they're off. Looked like the 2 Death Dealer lunged at the break there, costing that one a couple lengths. Avante Light's being hustled from the rail for that lead, but Aaron Gobra up on the outside is right with him as they race into that first turn. Quickly, a gap of about 3 or 4 lengths further back to Harlansdale. Death Dealer toward the inside, followed by My Sherwin Williams. Cullen moves up on the outside, and Rocky Diplomat is at the back. As they curl around the clubhouse turn, the entries first and last. Avante Light is the one that leads by a half. Right there, Aaron Gobra racing second. Culloden, eager to go off that long left there up on the outside in third. Then down toward the inside, that's Death Dealer. Harlansdale's right there in between them, well grouped the first 5. Then a gap of about 4 lengths further back to Rocky Diplomat as they make their way toward the half-mile marker. Opening quarter went in 24 4. That's why they're so well grouped. Half in 49 3 as they race into the turn. On the front end, it's Aaron Gobra now sticking a neck in front, and Culloden up on the outside is going right with that one. Then 2 lengths further back on the move is My Sure Win Williams taking over third, going after the top 2. As Avante Light drops back, and the entry mate Rocky Diplomat picking it up, then Harlansdale and Death Dealer is the trailer. A trio across the track, and with the most momentum, it's My Sure Win Williams. But Culloden's running a big one off that left. They're trying to stay with him as they turn for home. Culloden on the inside, My Sure Win Williams on the outside, and My Sure Win Williams now in front by a length. Culloden is game in second, 5 lengths further back. A late run from Rocky Diplomat with just over a 16th to go. My Sure Win Williams trying to get in there, lugging in the stretch there. The jockey's trying to keep that one straight there. Now begins to edge away. It's going to be My Sure Win Williams and Leslie Mowing to win it by 3.5. Culloden second best, followed by Rocky Diplomat and Aaron Gobra.
And it was the favorite again. My Sure Win Williams with Leslie Mowing for Ian Hemingway and Hemingway Racing and John Nichols, the owner. 420, 280, 220 across the board. Culloden with Scampton, 544 even. 1A Rocky Diplomat with Koa, 280. The exacta, $27. The try, 96.60. The double, $16. The pick three, $14.50. And that superfecta with the 4, $194. The lucky seventh is up next, and it's 7.5 furlongs on the turf. 2 scratches, Midnight Sky and Our Honeybell. Oh, here was Bungie's horse. He liked the 10, Fleur de Force, who went off at 10-1. So he got some odds today. Make that 19-1. Wow. He got the good odds today. Anyway, he's got to win. Let's see what happens. The favorite was She's Dynamite, number 3. Here's John Kern with the turf.
And they're off. I Dream of Lois breaks well, shoots right for that lead. Speed Khaleesi moves up on the outside. Right there between horses, that's Miss Aja Brown. Those 3 across the track. Also, in between horses, Speed Khaleesi up on the outside, Talk Less, Smile More. Those 3 now square off there with I Dream of Lois dropping back just a bit in 4th. Then a gap of over 2 lengths to Emmeline on the outside. Honor and Grace toward the inside. Then another length further back to Wicked Fun, followed by favorite Miss Dynamite. 2.5 to Fleur de Force, and Desert Princess is at the back. Opening quarter in 23-1. Honest Tempo being set on the front end by Talk Less, Smile More. Leads it by almost 2 lengths over Miss Aja Brown. Another 2.5 lengths to Speed Khaleesi. I Dream of Lois toward the inside. Length further back to Emelina. On the inside, Miss Dynamite. Up on the outside, Wicked Fun looking to advance. Honor and Grace is dropped back just a bit. And the trailers are Desert Princess and Fleur de Force. They cover the half in 46-1 as they race into the turn. Talk Less, Smile More, joined now by Miss Aja Brown. It's still over 2 lengths to Emelina racing in 3rd. I Dream of Lois toward the inside, trying to hang in there in 4th. Then a gap of over 2 lengths to Miss Dynamite, trying to muster a rally as they head for home. On the inside, it's still Talk Less, Smile More. Miss Aja Brown, I Dream of Lois is bearing down on the top 2 and has the best turn of foot right now. I Dream of Lois begins to edge away. Emelina charging into that 2nd spot. Late run from Miss Dynamite, but it is getting the first jump. I Dream of Lois, Emelina, and on the outside, it's Miss She's Dynamite, but it's going to be I Dream of Lois to win it. Tight for second with She's Dynamite, and toward the end.
Here's something probably Clark Kent does all the time. I Dream of Lois wins this one. Daughter of Uncle Mo. Hey, Cece, Chucky Lopez gets off the Delaware Park Schneid here, his first win of the meet. He just recently got here, though. It's not like he's been here the whole year. David Nunn, the excitable one. I love to watch him when he wins. He gets very excited. Bull of the Woods Stables, and that's a good thing. I Dream of Lois paid $15.80, $6.20, and $3.20 across the board. Good price. She's Dynamite with Rosado, $3, $2.40. Emelina with Russell, $3.20. I don't see Bungie's horse anywhere. The exacta $49.80, the try $166.20. The double $49.60, the pick 3 $35.30. Pick 5, not a big one today, $368.20, and that super with the 9, $236.10. You know, I had a little talk with Bungie after that race. I said, you know, you're struggling here at the end of the year. You want to just call it a season? He says, no, I'm going to go out with a bang. So he's confident. He's already going to be ahead. He's clinched that. And now he wants to go out with a blaze of glory. So he's going to keep going. All right. Today was not a good pick, though. All right, here we are, the 8th and final. And they're going 5.5 furlongs in this sprint. And let's see, the favorite was the last horse in the last race, Giant Viking. Boy, I remember when the Arabians were the last race of the day, and Viking Used to win them all, but now here's Giant Viking, and this is a thoroughbred, so whatever I'm talking about has nothing to do with anything. So let's watch the nightcap.
1:15 this Saturday, and they're off. Looked like Tom Terrific got away a bit awkwardly there. Toward the outside, it's Dreamin' and Schemin' for that lead. Far outside, Giant Viking in the second, followed by Disco Valente down toward the inside. On the move, that is Hope Drive racing the fourth, followed by Awesome Romeo 2 lengths further back. Then comes Tom Terrific, and Dreamin' and Schemin' is your trailer. Racehorse in a red leads him into the turn by about 1.5 lengths. Giant Viking racing second, followed by Hope Drive. Next in line, that's Disco Valente. A gap of 5 lengths further back to Tom Terrific, Dreamin' and Schemin', and Awesome Romeo. Right now, 2 of them hooked up on the front end, and the favorites are going at it. On the inside, that's Racehorse in the red. On the outside, Giant Viking. It's 4.5 lengths further back to Hope Drive toward the inside. Dreamin' and Schemin's making a nice run on the outside, taking over third as they turn for home. Racehorse in the red now leads it by 2 lengths as drifting out around the bend was Giant Viking. 3.5 lengths further back to Dreamin' and Schemin' and Tom Terrific. Under 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Racehorse in the red under left-handed encouragement, still holding on by 3 lengths, followed by Giant Viking. Tom Terrific rallies toward the inside. It's going to be Racehorse in the red to win it. Giant Viking getting second, followed by Tom Terrific and Dreamin' and Schemin'.
And the nightcap goes to Racehorse in a red for Trevor McCarthy. Clever Trevor, his second of the day. You know, he's the 7th winningest jockey in North America. And he wins 2 today. Jamie Ness, the 11th winningest trainer in North America, wins his second, and the owner is Jagger Incorporated, which is Jamie Ness he's the owner. But he calls it Jagger Incorporated rather than Jamie Ness. Anyway, Racehorse in a red returns 580, 280, 240. Giant Viking with Rosales, 240, 210. Tom Terrific with Cedeno, 360. The exact 1180, the try $51, the late double 42.40, the pick 3 66.50, the pick 4 141.30, and that final superfecta paid $62.90, and making it 3 for the day. That was another Delaware certified winner. And that wraps up the card for Thursday. Now, next business at hand is to take a look at how many dollars were bet on the Delaware Park races today from all around the country, and there's your answer. 1,128,987. So that does that. There's Bungie's pick for Owners Day, Secure Connection. I think it's not till the 10th race. So you stick around for Bungie if you want on Saturday to bet on his pick. He says he's going to go out with a blaze of glory. We'll see. Hope to see you all out here Saturday. It's a festive day and a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.